Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 23521 Southwest Pinehurst Drive here in Sherwood, located at the front of the house. I describe everything as if you are standing in the street facing the front of the home or the front door. We are off to the right of the front door here. The line pops out the front of the house, but very near the front right corner. So there's the corner of the house, there's your front door. We're about 3 feet in from that corner, and about almost 2 feet out from the house, you'll find the clean out here. I say that it's one that hides under the bark dust quite easily, so it's nice to just have an idea. Anyhow, we're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water is running. We're transitioning over to PVC pipe immediately upon access. Sorry for all the background noise. You can hear all that, sorry. And I'll get a better gander as to whether or not the line transitioned diameters there or not. When the lines transition to materials right as you drop in, it sometimes can be very hard to get a visual on whether a diameter change happened. So far though, nice looking sewer line, very clean. Almost no buildup to speak of, especially most notably no grease buildup, which is nice to see. Alright, now we're swapping over to 3034 PVC pipe now. From the looks of it, it looks like that was 3-inch ABS and standard white PVC, and that looks like we're now in 4-inch 3034 PVC. Didn't look like a big enough transition to be going to 6-inch. But if you're new to home ownership, grease buildup is something I'm a pretty big stickler on. I like to point it out when people are doing things right. I've done almost 25,000 scopes at this point in my career and a lot of drain cleaning. And what I've found over the years is that grease buildup is a very, very common contributing factor to blockages occurring. It's often what exacerbates a lot of on-the-fence issues, even fairly severe structural issues, into things that can actually cause a problem under more normal usage scenarios versus just purely abusive scenarios like wipes, paper towels going down the line. You know, and keeping your line clean and grease buildup is one of the only things a homeowner can actually do to help maintain the functionality of the sewer line. Otherwise, it's underground, you're at the will of nature. But it's a very good maintenance point. I'll give you some pointers here as we pull back in just a second. We've reached the main here at about 59 feet. We're going to go locate the camera head really quick here while the pipe drains off. We'll get a better view as we come back in. So far, very nice looking line. Alrighty, located the camera head successfully. Line terminates on Southwest Pinehurst Drive. As you face the house from the road, again, the line pops out to the right of the front door. It then jaunts over, and it looks like it runs down. Where it ends up crossing into the street is through the tip of the driveway skirt on the right side. That's where the driveway flares out to a skirt shape. Well, I don't locate every inch of the line unless there's repairs that are needed, but based on that locate I got in the road, if the line's running down the driveway, it's running down just barely inside that right side edge. Usually when you get this set up, the line's running just barely to the side of the driveway. It gives you kind of an idea as where your line's at. Anyway, to keep your line clean and spiffy like this, which is especially a good thing to do if you have little ones in the house that are still learning how to fold toilet paper and are still balling it up. Those are your #1 cause of blockages out there. If you've got enough grease or oil on your pans, that if you turn that pan sideways when it's hot or warm anyway, if there's enough on the pan that it runs off the pan in beads or flows off the pan essentially, it's at that point you want to do something about it. Let the pan cool down, wipe it out with a paper towel or scrape it off into a garbage can. Or when it's still in a liquid state, pour it into a jar, glass jar. A thin little coating of Pam spray is no big deal. Hot water and soap handles that just fine. You got a rinky-dink teeny little belly here just before the transition. Very common spot to get these. In fact, the most common spot in a sewer line. It is all of 1 foot in length, 23 to 24 feet, and is maybe holding a 1/4 inch of standing water. That's it. Way too minor to need repairs there. And for reference, I don't even consider repairs on bellies until there's at least a 5-foot length of pipe with at least 1 inch of water in it. That's static with no water running at all. Even at that point in a plastic sewer line, if you're blocking up a 5-foot belly with 1 inch of water in it, it is about 90% because of what the homeowner put down the line. That gives you an idea. A belly like that has almost no bearing on functionality at all. Even with that little belly in there, still a very nice looking sewer line. You know, for instance, if you were dumping a lot of cooking oil down the pipe, about the only thing that will hang up in that amount of water there, whether it's a 1/16 of an inch or 3 inches of water, grease likes to concentrate when it hits standing water. So you could make the line look a little gunkier if you're abusing it with a bunch of cooking oil. You'd get a little more concentration there. That's about the only thing you'll get consistently building up in a spot like that, is if you're putting cooking oil and grease down the line, which will build up anywhere in your sewer line, but it likes to concentrate a little more so in areas of water like that. Anyway, good flow all the way to the main lateral. All the pipe we just scoped there is in good condition, very clean. Sewer line is functioning properly at this time. Nice looking sewer line.